I remember the first time I walked into a gym, I did what everyone else did, which was some sort of bodybuilding approach. Bicep curls, get the arms, get the shoulders, get everything you need to look good, and just, try and fill out a t-shirt so when you go out, you can pick up chicks and you can look good and all that stuff. Like everyone, I feel like, enters the gym with that sort of mentality. I might be wrong, but I feel like most people that I've ever spoken to, my age, growing up, it was always been like that. Let's get big and massive and whatever. Jacked. But I remember back then, always looking at mirrors, always getting up in the morning, having a look at my physique, look at the shoulders, look at this, look at that. And then I'd always kind of go up and down. I'm like, damn, why do I look flat today? Why did I look better yesterday? And then, you put on a t-shirt and you're like, damn, that t-shirt felt a little bit tighter than last time. Why does it feel looser now? Like, why, always this kind of stuff. And then it gets into your head a bit, it gets into your head and then you start to think to yourself, am I growing? Am I getting smaller? And it was all about kind of like this, measuring subjectivity with your eyes, with your feelings and all that kind of stuff. I remember those thoughts. I remember feeling that way. And I also remember the moment that I went, you know what, screw this stuff. I'm just going to pay attention to strength. I'm going to try and get stronger, and whatever the body does, it does. I'm not going to try and get fat, but I'm going to try and, just think of strength. If my bench press goes up, my arms are bigger. If my squat goes up, my back and my legs are stronger. For my deadlift, same thing. And so I kind of changed my perspective to that type of thinking, and ever since then, I've been in a happier place. Now, obviously, I realize that this is all, subjective and everyone's got a different approach, but I feel like, the mentality of how you approach and how you think about what you're doing in the gym matters a lot. I used to get upset. I used to get frustrated at people when they say, they answer the question by saying it depends. Because it was just one of those general political statements that doesn't really give you anything. How should I do this? Well, it depends. Well, it depends on multiple different things, and every person has a different context to them. And I truly feel like this is the case as well. You look at my video, you're like, look at this guy, man. He doesn't even look like he lifts. Well, funny enough, this guy actually doesn't care much about how he looks. So you're right. You're right about, oh my God, he doesn't look like X, Y, and Z. What I do care about is how I move, how my muscles and joints feel, how strong I am, how explosive I am, how high can I jump, run, all that stuff, carry the fridge, the rock in the backyard. That's the kind of stuff that I care about. And I spend 99% of my mind thinking about that. And actually at the start of this year, I started off thinking, okay, I need more quads. I have to get more quads. And then I started thinking about quads and pushing and, improving the deadlift and the squat and all that. And then I was like, no. I'm going to think about it differently. I'm going to think about, can I push? How much can I push with my legs? Oh, that machine over there, that's a little bit of a funky machine. Why don't I try and max that out? Well, that person over there squats less than me, yet they can do more on this machine. Why is that? And so I started thinking about planes of motion. Okay, this machine is a squat machine. This is a belt machine. This is a leg press. Let's stop thinking about muscles, because thinking about muscles when you're thinking about strength, I feel like is a roundabout way of thinking about it. Instead, think about how much can I push in a horizontal plane? How much can I put in a 45-degree plane? A vertical plane? How much can I push when I do dips? That kind of stuff. And, think about performances rather than the things that are doing the performance. I feel like it's a lot more healthier. It's a lot more effective if you're geared this way. Now, if you're thinking about bodybuilding, probably you have to think about muscles. But if you're into performance, if you're into strength, I don't think it's all that beneficial for you to think about individual muscles, because who knows what they do and how they relate. Instead, look around, do movements, and see what movements you are struggling with, and then try and work out why. Why is that the case? Why do I struggle off the chest? Why do I and start doing those types of things. What movement can I do to improve off the chest? That has been a paradigm shift for me this year. And as a result, I've had lots of benefits. Instead of me, for the last 4 or 5 years thinking about, man, I got to think about which muscle. Is it the soleus? Is it the gastroc? Is it the pronator? Is it the supinator? Is it the freaking lumborum? Like, it's just, I started getting crazy about it all. Too hard, too particular. Think of movements. Think where you suck. Why do you move in a certain way, and go from there. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.